Failures in Afghanistan were predicted years ago by a Wake Forest man who served in Afghanistan as a Marine and as a Foreign Service officer. Matt Hoh quit his post in protest of how things were being run, and tonight he tells us why he believes this was all much more likely to happen than not. The images of desperate people trying to flee Afghanistan. Thousands who helped the American cause fear that because they did so, they will be tortured or killed by the Taliban. They are scenes Matthew Hoh says were avoidable.
Veteran groups and human rights groups have been jumping up and down about the translators and other folks who've worked for us over there for at least 8 years, maybe even longer. This is not a new issue.
Hoh served in Afghanistan as a Marine captain. He returned as a Foreign Service officer, but very publicly resigned that post in protest. He says the final straw was when he saw Afghan soldiers stuff ballot boxes in the 2009 election.
So no, I am not surprised at the fact that the Afghan government collapsed. And many people in the U.S. government were surprised by it because they simply have either chosen not to understand the situation in Afghanistan, or they have willingly gone along with the lies, misrepresentations, myths, etc. about the war.
There are the immediate questions for the Biden administration. Why did we close Bagram Air Base and not have control of Kabul Airport before getting civilians, embassy workers, and Afghan allies out? But Hoh says the fact that the Taliban has taken control lies with every administration since the war started 20 years ago.
The idea that one party deserves blame for this when both parties have been completely complicit in it,
including the strategy on the ground.
And for 2 decades, we've given the Afghan people 2 choices. You can either support the Taliban, or you can support this, corrupt, predatory kleptocracy.
He says that's how, over the years, the Taliban gained support, and much of why we're where we are today.
Which shows how despised and how brutal and how predatory the Afghan government has been. As long as the U.S. pursued this strategy, these policies, these goals, this was inevitable. But if the U.S. had chosen to do things differently in Afghanistan, it was not inevitable.
So this is not to say, of course, Angela, that Hoh has not faced his own criticism, but of course this is one man's firsthand perspective. Right. I go into deeper detail of that too at CBS17.com.
All right, Russ, thank you. We are following breaking news of a shooting